So like I said at the top of the show, I don't think this is a topic that's going to be covered by a lot of people just because, he's not the most famous. He's one of the most lovable quarterbacks because of his beard, but Ryan Fitzpatrick, he doesn't necessarily bring in the clicks, but as someone who roots for the Miami Dolphins and who's grown quite fond of Ryan Fitzpatrick over the past couple of years, it's going to be sad to see him go. He almost certainly will not be back in Miami. He will certainly not be back in Miami next season. But I think he did a lot of good for the Dolphins. He played his heart out every game. It was sad to see him get benched for Tua last season because he really seemed to take it hard. On that same, notion, it was amazing to see his last game end in a dramatic throw and catch and victory against the Las Vegas Raiders. It was the first video I had on this channel talking about how crazy that was. So, in his short time, he's really made a big impact on the Dolphins and, beating the New England Patriots to knock them out of a bye week in the playoffs in 2019. What can you say? People just really love Ryan Fitzpatrick, and there are rumors that he wasn't going to play, but, there have been some rumors that came out today that Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to come back at least for one more year, and it'll be interesting to see who he signs with. I mean, I know a lot of people kind of memeing in a way about him going to the Patriots because, hey, then he completes the AFC East gauntlet where he would have played for every team in the AFC East. I do think it's possible if you decide to move on from Cam Newton that happens, but I think potentially more realistically, he's going to go to a team that, one, doesn't have a young quarterback who they really want to play anytime soon because obviously he didn't enjoy that last year with the Miami Dolphins. So it's going to be a quarterback-needy team that doesn't have a young prospect waiting in the wings. And I know the Bears are trying to go after Russell Wilson, but if that doesn't work out, I could definitely see them signing him. It would definitely depend. I mean, there's certainly teams out there where he would fit well, but that's like my big brain call that he's going to be a member of the Chicago Bears. He's going to have a spot somewhere, and I just want to kind of say, thank you to Ryan Fitzpatrick. Not that he'll ever see this video, but, he played really well. He helped the Dolphins change their culture and provided a lot of exciting moments. Last year, he played in 9 games, started 7 games, went 4-3 as a starter, had a 68.5 completion percentage, threw for 2,091 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. If you're a fan of a team that has signed Ryan Fitzpatrick, perhaps in the future you're coming back to this video, if you ask me what I think about him, I mean, he's an exciting player. He plays extremely hard. He's not afraid to, take off, run, and lower his head, which is kind of like a rare quality in a quarterback. At the same time, he can be frustrating because at any moment he can make a big play or a huge, costly interception. I do think the notion that he kind of elevated the Dolphins and got benched was unfair is kind of a misnomer. They were winning at the time when he got benched, but they were winning not necessarily because of him. Granted, not really in spite of him, but he wasn't adding enough value to counteract the value he was taking away through his interceptions. So, it was probably a disappointing thing for him. I don't think it was as crazy as a move as it might look like at the outside. So that's kind of the quarterback you're getting. He's getting up there in age, but he's a gunslinger. He's a lot of fun. He's very memeable, and I think he will make a great addition to whatever team he ends up going to. Hey, thank you so much for checking out that clip of Wicked Good Sports. If you liked it, why not subscribe? We got new videos every weekday. The podcast is on iTunes and Spotify, where it's all the videos as one longer video. And we will see you in the next one.